2 days down, one more to go. Welcome to the Day of the Scouts. It's day 3 of the NFL Draft here in 2025, and we welcome you to Draft Day Insider. With Mickey Spagnola and Nicole Hutchison, I'm Kyle Yeoman. So glad you've joined us, getting you ready for the 3rd day of the NFL Draft. The Cowboys have 2 picks in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, and 3 in the 7th. No 4th round pick. We'll talk more about what they did in day 2, but right now the Cowboys feel pretty good about what they've addressed, Mickey.
Yeah, I think they did. I think that, everybody worries about some needs, and it seemed like everybody was looking on the offense. Well, the way the board started the fall, it ended up being a very defensive draft, starting in the second round and picking a defensive end. Esaku.
Donovan Esaku.
That guy. And by the way, there was a need at defensive end. I think it got overlooked when everybody got kind of caught up on the running back and the wide receiver. Well, they needed help at defensive end. With losing DeMarcus Lawrence and Golston, well, here's the deal. They had Sam Williams coming back from an ACL repair. Who knows what he has? Nealon was injured last year. Who knows what he can do? Dante Fowler Jr. on a 1-year deal. So they needed help at defensive end, and they addressed it in the second round the way the board fell.
Donovan Esaku out of Boston College was a high selection on their board. They felt like they got value at pick 44 overall. Nicole, do you feel the same way?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a guy who can come in and be an immediate impact, possibly even a starter. Honestly, I'm saying this could be putting Sam Williams on alert. This is a guy who's disruptive. 16 and a half sacks and just 2024 alone. You talk about the pass defended. 4 for this whole career. 4 fumbles, fumble recoveries. He's very defensive and disruptive. But when you talk about also the leadership qualities he has, he was a 2-year captain as well. That's something that this team, Brian Schottenheimer, has stressed that he wants at any player that they draft. All 3 of these guys have it.
And that's the thing about Esaku specifically, and he even talked about it on the draft show coverage on 105.3 The Fan and DallasCowboys.com. But he told us that he feels like he's the fit here because of his mentality. That's become a common proponent between these picks early on.
Yeah, absolutely. Character has become a big deal. But here's the other thing about him. He's not shy about playing the run. And if you think about what DeMarcus Lawrence did as a defensive end, yeah, he had a great pass rush, but he played the run. And if this team doesn't get better at stopping the run, they're not going to get better as a whole. So I think that's one of the benefits he brings.
Can we talk about also that he won the Ted Hendricks Award? I mean, that's simply a notice right there. You have one of the best, if not the best, defensive ends in the country on this roster. I mean, that says enough for me, Kyle.
20 and a half tackles for loss, 16 and a half sacks. He was the ACC Defensive Player of the Year, and as you say, the Tom Hendricks Award given to the nation's top defensive end. Overall, the resume is there, the character is there, the film is there, so is the secret audio. Here's the phone call. Jerry Jones in the front office from the Cowboys giving Donovan Esaku the nod at pick 44.
Hello?
Donovan.
Yes.
Will McClay with the Cowboys. I got somebody who wants to talk to you. Hold on. Donovan, Jerry Jones.
How you doing, Mr.
Dallas
Jones?
Cowboys. We're happy to have you.
Okay.
I'll tell you this, you've got a lot of support in this room. We had a couple of people really wanting this pick, and boy, when we saw we had you, we just said, don't mess around here. Let's get him.
I appreciate you.
But listen, I want to hand you the head coach, and then coaches coming on in here. We got plenty of time here. Coach here.
This is Coach Schottenheimer, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate you, Coach.
I know one thing. You sure as hell know how to do a couple things that we love. Rush the frickin' passer.
Come on,
and play the edge, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know it. Yes,
so excited you're here. Hey, a couple guys I want you to talk to. Coach Eberflus wants to say hello, but hey, congrats, my man.
Yes, sir.
All right, hold on. Here's Coach Eberflus.
Dono.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Hey, man, this is Flus. I'm the D coordinator. How you doing?
I'm great.
Hey, man, I stood on the stump. Hey, I stood on the stump for you, man. I'm just telling you that. Hey, I said, when is it you get a blue pass rusher? That means you're great with blue character like you. That's a rare occasion, man. you know, and you're a dog too, an alpha dog. So excited to have you on our football team, man. You're gonna kick ass and take names.
I appreciate you. You know it. You know it.
Oh yeah, I already know it.
You can hear the excitement from the Cowboys war room. You can hear the excitement from Donovan Esaku as well. He's ready to get to work, and he's got another running mate to do so with on that defensive side as well. They add another defensive playmaker in round number 3, possibly the top corner in the draft before the medicals. We'll talk about the impact of Savone Rell Jr. out of East Carolina.
The Dallas Cowboys Draft Day Insider is brought to you by United Ag and Turf, your first-round draft pick for John Deere equipment. And by Dr. Pepper. Raise your Dr. Pepper glass to America's team. It's a Pepper thing. This segment is brought to you by United Ag and Turf, your first-round draft pick for John Deere equipment.
In the third round of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Savone Rell Jr. out of East Carolina, widely renowned as one of the top corners in the country, entering his final season as a part of the Pirates program in the American Conference. He suffered a torn ACL in September. His draft stock plummeted quite a bit, but the general consensus is he's going to be back in the fold as a part of an NFL franchise. Now the Dallas Cowboys as soon as July. Here's what he had to say about the possibility of becoming a Dallas Cowboy.
It would mean the world to me. I mean, just seeing how much I've been through in my family, and being the first gen in my family, it would mean the most to me, man. Just exciting, very exciting, very intriguing, man. It was just, I feel like the type of person I am. It's just like the job ain't done yet. Yes, I got drafted. Now it's time to work.
The traits, the character, the overall film playmaking ability, all of the boxes checked for a guy like Savone Rell Jr. Nicole, I mean, there's a lot of value in this pick. The Cowboys may have thought about him at 44. Instead, they get him at 76, and you shore up a really big need on this defense.
Yeah, I mean, he's entering, obviously, an injured room at cornerback, him dealing with an ACL injury as well already, but there's a lot of confidence that he will be back in time for training camp. But just talking about the production that he has had, he had a 99 coverage grade on Next Gen, 99 coverage grade at outside corner, by the way. And he has not played that many games, 24 games, 3 interceptions, so clearly he does have that ball hawking ability. But for me, I love the story about him. In high school, he battled with injury, ended up having to go to a JUCO because of obviously just not the grades, not able to get his grades together academically. But he also dealt with COVID as well, had to work at Amazon. So some highs and lows to his story, but I love hearing him say he's ready to work. That's what you need in this cornerback room.
Yeah, and the good thing about him is that when he suffered his torn ACL, it was the 3rd game of the season, and this is one of the reasons why he didn't get drafted in the 1st round. He falls into the 3rd. The good thing for the Cowboys is they had very good information on that injury. His knee was repaired by Dr. Dan Cooper, the Cowboys orthopedic surgeon. And not only was it a torn ACL, but he also had to have a meniscus repair also. So this was going to take a little longer. He had to stay off the leg a little bit longer. Their hope is that he'll be ready to start the season. Chances are when he gets to training camp, he's going to be placed on PUP, which gives them the ability that if he's not ready to start the season, then they can keep him on PUP and he has to stay there for 4 games. But evidently the reports they've got on his repair are good. And he seems like a guy, Kyle, that wants to work hard and do what he needs to do to get ready to play football.
No doubt about it. He's entering a spot where he could really make an impact in year number 1. That physically unable to perform list might be his best friend to just get ready and slowly ramp up into his NFL career. There was no ramp up on the excitement around the war room and the phone call. Here's the secret audio.
Hey, man, this is Jerry Jones with the Dallas Cowboys, and we just drafted you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like to hear it.
Well, we're glad to hear it, and I know you're doing a little rehabbing, but boy, the guy said you will work at it.
Okay.
And I know you will, but man, I'm just proud for you and proud of you. But
man, this is a blessing, man. I appreciate you, Coach. Yes, sir, man. Thank you.
Savone, Coach Schottenheimer, how you doing, man?
Coach, man, I'm well, man.
We know one thing. You're going to come in here, use that length, that strength, okay, fit the run, and make plays on the ball, man. We're so excited, brother. Congratulations. Can you believe you're a Dallas Cowboy? Can you believe it?
I can't believe it, man. This is my dad's team his whole life, man.
I'm glad your dad, he's got good taste in football teams.
Hey, man, what time is it? It's lockdown time.
Hey, you already know, man.
That's
it's time to sit down.
We're so excited, man. We're so excited to have you. We were just talking about your work ethic, your toughness, how you're physical.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're going to kick some ass, man.
Hey, it's the reason I wore a blue suit today, man.
That's right. You damn right. I got my blue suit on, too.
Hey, Savone, what's up, man? It's DA.
Hey, what up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. You ready to roll?
Time to work, Coach.
Hey, tell your daddy what's up, man. You know he a Cowboys fan. He can really get down with us now.
You know it.
You stay in my hip pocket, bro. How you right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
All right.
I love it. It's lockdown time for Matt Eberflus. They know what he could bring to the table. Ravel ready for the challenge. Now, day 1 and 2 in the books of the NFL draft. So was the first day as an employee in the Dallas Cowboys building for Tyler Booker. When we come back, we go behind the scenes on his debut at the Star in Frisco.
This segment was brought to you by United Ag and Turf, your first-round draft pick for John Deere equipment.
Day 2 was a busy one for the Dallas Cowboys at the Star in Frisco. And even before the NFL draft got underway in round number 2, the Cowboys welcomed in their first-round pick, Tyler Booker, at the Star in Frisco. Nicole Hutchison had an opportunity to catch up with their newest Dallas Cowboy offensive lineman. And Nicole, the one thing I heard about Tyler Booker and his first impression, it was quite the first impression.
Absolutely. I mean, he has the character, he has the aura, and it's not all talk. It is absolutely genuine. I got a chance to see it up close and personal today on Jerry's bus and throughout the whole day. And let me tell you, it lived up to the potential.
That's insane. That's wild.
I was 9 years old. I was dreaming of being a professional football player, and for me to be here now is truly a blessing, a dream come true. My journey has definitely been eventful. Born and raised in New Haven, Connecticut. I went to middle school in New Canaan, Connecticut, which is about an hour away. Then I went to Bergen Catholic, which was in New Jersey. So I used to live with the family. Shout out the Woods family. I used to live with the Woods family throughout the week and go home on the weekends. Then I went to IMG Academy for high school. Then I went to Alabama, and now I'm home in Dallas. So I've always been willing to do whatever it takes to get to where I am now.
How you doing?
Good.
Talk about basically just wearing the life out of an opponent's eyes. Have you always had that demeanor?
Every day before school, I'm waking up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, just so I could watch a football life. And one of the first ones was Deacon Jones, and he was known for his head slap. So I was doing a head slap against, doing a head slap in Pee Wee football, and it was working. They had to tell me to calm down, and I was like, why do I have to calm down? Like, they can't stop it, why do I have to stop?
I think that's kind of nuts, but I love that. With an offensive lineman, but looking around the NFC East, you have a lot of defensive tackles that you're going up against. Jalen Carter, Dexter Lawrence. How do you feel like you can kind of carry over that violence, and do you feel like you can do that at the next level?
I definitely feel like I could do that at the next level, but I know that like my technique has to clean up a lot more. You know, there's some things that I got away with in college that I won't be able to get away with in the league just because I was just bigger, stronger, and faster than the guys I was going against. Now, everybody's big, everybody's strong, everybody's fast in the NFL. So now I just have to get better with my technique, and that's going to happen over OTAs and training camp, and I'm very excited, but like the mindset remains the same. I take a lot of pride in my run blocking. The run game, I'm putting my fist in your face, and we're gonna see who's tougher at the end of the day. At the end of the day, like Lord willing, I played a long time, get multiple All-Pros, did multiple Super Bowls. Like I want a gold jacket. Like that's my why.
How about them Cowboys? That ain't gonna stop.
The only thing I have to prove the only people I have to prove things to are my teammates and everybody within the building, and then myself at the end of the day. Like the Dallas Cowboys picked me, and I'm gonna make good on that. I'm gonna make good on that pick.
Did you hear that, Kyle?
I did.
He said the Dallas Cowboys picked him, and he wants to make good on that pick. That's something you definitely want to hear from a rookie, but also something to note as well. Shout out to Mama Booker, because she has had him train since high school. She actually has been giving him media lessons, breaking down his interviews like film. So that's why he's gotten so good at interviews.
Oh, the headiness, the mentality, the personality, it all checks the boxes, but can he block up front? I think he can.
Yeah.
We're going to see how he can in his first year as a Dallas Cowboy. Now, who could he be blocking for in the NFL draft? Day number 3. The Cowboys still have to address some needs. Could Dylan Sampson be the answer at running back for Dallas? It's pretty apparent that the Dallas Cowboys have gone BPA in the first 2 days of the NFL draft. Best player available, but Mickey Spagnola, Nicole Hutchison, I'm Kyle Yeomans. They have some needs to fill going into day 3, including running back and wide receiver. Let's take a look at some of the names still available at each of those spots, starting with running back. I like some of these names that are still available. These are my top 6 remaining. Dylan Sampson out of Tennessee. I know Jordan James has been on their radar out of Oregon. Taj Brooks from Texas Tech. Bachel Tootin was a 30 visit out of Virginia Tech. All of these guys potentials. Any names that stick out to you, Nicole?
Yeah, well, let me first say that I do feel like in 2025 it will be a Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams show, but obviously the Cowboys still need a running back, like you mentioned, Kyle. I'm going to go Cam Scatabo. Just talking about him, he's a good backup, but he has potential to be a starter. He's got speed, he can break tackles. That's something that Brian Schottenheimer has said that he wants out of a running back. So I'm going to go Cam out of Arizona State.
You know, the guy that on that list that really sticks out to me is Tootin, a lot of speed, and I think that's one of the things they need to add to this running back core. But the guy that's not on that list that I really like as a just complete running back, runs hard, runs with speed, Damian Martinez from Louisville High School here in the suburb of Dallas. He went to Miami, played on a really good Miami team. I think in the 5th round, he might still be there. I would keep an eye on him.
A couple of draft picks already off of that Miami offense. Cam Ward, top overall pick at quarterback. You had Elijah Arroyo, a Frisco, Texas product. Louisville High School could have one as well. Another opportunity to get a guy like Martinez in the fold. Let's shift the attention to wide receiver. It's shocking to this point that the Cowboys have not seen a wide receiver. Another Hurricane on the list, Xavier Restrepo, who was a day 3 product, thought to be at that point. Tez Johnson, who was a standout at the Senior Bowl but had some poor testing at the Combine. And my top overall player outside of Shedeur Sanders out of Colorado is Jalen Royals out of Utah State. I think he would be a steal on day 3. Who are you having your eyes on, Mickey?
Can I say that they've already picked a wide receiver in the 4th round?
Yeah.
With the 4th round pick that they don't have, Mingo, they brought him in as a trade last year, and I think they want to take a look at him. So when we look at these wide receivers on that board, if they're not better than Mingo, then I see no reason, or what they perceive Mingo to be, to draft another wide receiver.
Well, I mean, and hearing from Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, Will McClay, Ryan Schottenheimer, they're very confident in this depth that they have in Jalen Tolbert, Jonathan Mingo, and Ryan Flanoy, but I still do believe that they need a wide receiver. But just talking about Jalen Royals, I had him on my list as well, Kyle. He has a basketball high jump background. He's got good hands. He's got some speed, had a 1.49 10-yard split. So just talking about how he could be an addition, I think he could be a good addition for that wide receiver room.
All right, here's the thing. You guys took the high road on wide receiver. I still think they need to draft one. That may even be my bold prediction as they come away with multiple wide receivers on day 3. What does Mickey and Nicole have in store for their bold predictions for day 3 next?
The Dallas Cowboys Draft Day Insider was brought to you by United Ag and Turf, your first-round draft pick for John Deere equipment. And by Dr. Pepper. Raise your Dr. Pepper glass to America's team. It's a pepper thing.
All right, day 3 almost ready to get underway. Mickey Spagnola, Nicole Hutchison, I'm Kyle Yeomans. As we wrap up Draft Day Insider for the 2025 NFL Draft, I want your bold prediction. Mickey, I'll start with you. What's going to happen here on day 3?
I think either in the 5th or 6th round, the Dallas Cowboys will draft a quarterback.
Oh.
They still aren't set on who's that backup quarterback behind Dak Prescott. I know, they brought in Milton. He hasn't played, and he was a 6th round pick. So again, he's played 1 game in the NFL. Anybody they bring in is only 1 game behind him. I still think they bring in another potential candidate if they don't, after the draft, sign a free agent.
I'm going to take it even further. The Cowboys in the 5th round are going to draft Shedeur Sanders.
Ooh.
Straight like that. I'm keeping it simple, Kyle.
That would be interesting because they have to wait a long time. They've got to get him through the 4th and most of the 5th in order to do so. The Cowboys will first be on the clock at pick number 149. Special thanks for tuning in over these last 3 days. Draft Day Insider will be back for the 2026 NFL Draft.